Okay, so there's my my sheeting. That's for my other two doors that are gonna go right here. I never did explain, I don't think, if I explained this quite what I'm doing here. Like I say, this is a part of a smoker that I started. Things went bad with my health, and it came to a stop. It'll be getting started here real soon. Come around here. I've still got to put a bracing across that door, these swinging doors. And I've got that wedged because I had a little sag in it. So I want to plate that across the bottom to strengthen it, because I want to put casters on it too that hang out, and so when it rolls up, it can ride on those wheels a little bit. This concrete's old. It's got some cracks. I started filling those this last summer. Again, health took charge of my life there for a while. So we're working on it slow but sure, getting there. And there's my homemade grill, combination grill and smoker. You can do pretty much anything on it, but that's not supposed to be in here, but I don't like to practice being uncomfortable, and I had to cook the other day, and it started to kind of drizzle and rain, and I didn't like it. You'll see old pallets there. Well, people bring them in to me, or I'll go get them, and I cut them up. If I can repurpose the wood, I do. If not, there's my kindling for my shop right there. I don't believe you'll see those pallets going to industrial dump all the time. There's no reason for that. That wood can be repurposed, or it can be used. You know, it is whatever people choose to do. You know, there's just so many things go to landfill, don't need to go to landfill. But I had this car put up. It's 18 by 18. The reason being mainly was so that, and I think I've talked about this before, was so that I could have an outdoor work area but be out of the rain. That light that you see right there was on that metal post there, and it was just zip tied for the time being there. As you can see, I put a plate up across there, wired it up. It's LED, and, you know, so it sips power, and then the cord's down here. Now I'm not done running. This is all going to be hung with the right things, you know, to be safe. Right now, boy, it's rednecked up, ain't it? I mean, I just got a cheap power strip, but if you figure it up, I figured up that in here, I'm using less than 120 watts with these lights, because I also, and I hate ladder work, and that's one of the reasons I was also down for a few days, was I had to get up on the ladder, and I installed an extra light on my beam across here, and I will put another one right there. One thing is I like to work in the evenings and at night. I don't like to make a lot of noise, bother my neighbors, but if I'm out here piddling, I really like to have a lot of light while I'm doing that. You know, I did welding for a long time, and you got to be able to see what you're doing and stuff like that. I had to go out today. I had a really good heavy log chain that, again, with my health and mental status, it got left out in the weather pretty bad. So it's soaking in an ace bucket full of WD-40 right now. Couldn't really find a better product. So if anybody's out there that knows of a good product that'll really eat rust, that is not so corrosive as an acid, I'd prefer not to use that. I like to use something a little more mild. But that's basically what I was doing down here. Also, I had cleaned up some stuff. We're looking to basically get our debt taken care of. We don't have a ton of it, but it is starting to worry me. So we're selling a couple cars. I'm selling my old Whitey Dodge. So I had to get my saw cleaned up. My best bud and brother Troy had this nice steel chainsaw, but he had a little trouble, and he got that all fixed for me. It's working great. So that's what we're doing right now. I see my other neighbor Mikey dropped me off a box of kindling. This is just what I was doing around here. Wanted to show you guys, and I'll be back. I'll post another one here in just a few minutes of what I'm doing up in the garage. I had to clean that up too. Everything's a mess around here, and I've got everything half done. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like me, but it bothers me real bad. But now that I don't know how to say it, now that my mind is woke from all of the drugs I was taking, prescription pills and stuff, that I'm starting to get some stuff done. So we'll see in a few.